Hey everyone, welcome back to Land of the Vikings. I hope you're having a sweet day today. Today I'd like to focus a little bit more on getting ourselves really prepared for the winter. But we are also, absolutely, as part of that preparation, going to be getting boats made today and also getting out there and fishing and stuff. Because fishing is, well, it's a big help when it comes to making sure that your people have food. Fishing is a very big help. So I've got a couple of stones over there marked because we're going to be short on those in a bit. And then I've got to also mark all of these trees here to get cut down because we're going to need a lot of wood for what I'm hopefully preparing for here today, or hopefully getting done here today. A couple of things. First things first, I guess. We got to go to our jobs area here. I'm going to go ahead and just pin this. And I'm going to get like 8 builders. So this game works a little bit differently than some of the other games I've played like it. Most notably, I guess I can consider, or I can think about games like Surviving the Aftermath is the one that comes to mind right now, where your general laborers, they're called laborers now, not carriers, which, you know, usually like the carriers or the generic villagers, if you will, are the ones that carry resources to different job sites. And they're also kind of your logistics engine in a lot of these games. But in this game, the builders are the ones that transport materials to building sites. So if you're building a lot of stuff, you just need more builders, and they will, bring stuff in, which is, again, a little bit different from some of the games that I've played in the past. So anyway, we're going to get that going. I need to expand housing. We've got a lot of, I don't want to say a lot, but we've got definitely some homeless people. So we're going to want to add new housing into this as well. And I think I'm just going to rotate this house and get it right up into here. And actually, I can get 2 in here if I use the narrower build. I think I could just get a little bit more efficient with this space if I use this narrower design. It's very samey in terms of like it's the exact same house over and over again design wise, but I can barely fit in 2 here. Look at that. Nice. So we'll get 2 of them in on that spot there. And then what I think I'm going to end up doing is get this road to kind of wrap up and around. So it's going to end up going about this way, I think. And then on this side, we're going to end up putting another row of houses back here. It's just a big residential district. But I think keeping all the houses really close together is a good thing because when we go to decorate to give these guys a better quality, I guess, more happiness, right? We can do so by really getting we can double dip a lot here, right? So if I go into decorations, I can scroll over to things like these stands, these little gem icon, right, to make things look a little more rich, if you will. And if I put things kind of like here, it's going to get into like 3 of these houses at once almost. Like I can really just, I guess in this case it's 2 houses. But if I go like something like this and put another one here, right, I can keep these things really close together. And this just adds to the value for both of these houses at the same time. Which is a little bit weird that something like that will work, but it does have an effect. And so one of the things that has a good effect are these gateways as well. It also increases storage space in some buildings as well, which is kind of interesting. So we can go over here, for example, near this area. And if I was to make this little gateway and position it to where it's within both of these buildings, I can do something like, say, I guess maybe like right here would work. And I can make it, I want to make it really, like right on there, like something like this. And it says it adds storage space to some buildings. So if I look over here, yeah, we can see that there's a little more effectiveness in this area. Now, there are also other decorations in this area too, but these little gateways, right, they're good for that. I want to go also over here. I think I'm going to add another field in the back over here as soon as these trees are gone. I have the money to do so, so I think I'm going to go ahead and do that. And the other thing I want to do, it looks like the guys working here are homeless. I want to get more grain storage. I've got 2 of them, right? And that's good. But if I want to last the whole winter, making bread through the whole winter, I think I need more. And so I'm also going to go ahead and do that. But before I do that, I think these gateways could also go through here. These are $5 or 5 silver, I suppose. And then these ones here are just 2 apiece. So maybe we use these instead. And we could get these to kind of go right up next to the... well, I want it to be... Yeah. I kind of put these decorations right where I want these banners to be too, didn't I? It's okay. Look, this looks like it will hit all these houses at once. So we'll do there, and then I should be able to get another one right here, and that hits 4 houses at once. So that's pretty efficient in how you place those. And then along the backside here, we can kind of cheese this a little bit, I guess, and sort of go in something like this. Right here is kind of triple dipping, quadruple dipping. And then also right here would be pretty much the same thing in that case. So we go about like that. So just making it more attractive. Making people a little bit happier with the... Yeah, look at that happiness. So good. More and more happiness. I like it. Now, it's just really weird how the defense mechanisms in this game work. And we're not going to do it like really a lot. But I want to show you this, though. If we go to decorations and we go to, like, say, the target board, right? It's stuck in the ground. I don't know if it was supposed to be that way, but it's stuck in the ground like this. So there's a target board here. And if I flip this over, maybe do it like this on the corners like this, I can add these boards. And these target boards, right, they increase the defense of the village. The same thing is with these shields. So I can say for this one, there's a shield here. And so I can get another shield on this side and just kind of turn it and be like that. So now there's 2 shields. You notice it's 0? I think if you have to add a whole bunch of these, which, again, sounds a little strange to just add a bunch of target boards and it gives you defense. But, I mean, that is kind of what the game says it does. And so if we were to add, let's say, a target board here and then another one right here, another one right here. Now it says 1 here. So there's enough defense in the town to actually give me a pip here. I find to be very strange. But that's how this works. So I guess it's just the way it is. Our shipyard is kind of coming along. There's 40 out of 100 dressed stones. So we're going to have to like wait for that to get finished. Let's take a look here. So up at the top of the hill, it looks like I put this in backwards, which I could have swore I put this in the correct direction, correct direction, but it doesn't look like I did. And they're choosing to walk this way. So I'm actually curious if I could get a path to go through here. No, it doesn't look like they'll let me do that. So we're going to dress it like this and see if they choose to use this direction instead. And we're just going to go up the hill, kind of like this. And then we'll just wrap it around and pop it in just like that. So let's see if they choose to use this path like this to get in here. But this is where we're getting our dressed stone. So it says we have 160 in storage. It's just a matter of getting it delivered, right? And then over here, we have this dark rock, okay? This is another element to get ourselves prepared for the winter. Let's go into the build menu, production. And one of the first things we unlocked in this game was actually mines. It says mine building to extract coal or iron. So if I look at this, there's a line here. This is where we can build our mines. There's also another one over here, but there's definitely a difference in the appearance of the rock. And so this one, just based on what it looks like, I can say that this one is iron and this one is much darker. So I'm going to say this one is coal. And so what we'll do is we're going to add a mine here because I'd like to get coal mining started. And I think I'll just wait until these things are built before I make the road. But we'll have a road go in this way too. Okay, so let's get all these trees cut down over on that side of the road as well. I think we're going to need a lot of wood, so... Like, wood is going to be so important. We're going to need so much of it. All right. Carpenter, hi. Let's replace the worker that was in this building. We'll go like that. There we go. Just one carpenter for now, although we will be using a lot of this timber for the boats that we're going to build. I don't remember exactly how much we need. So I'm just going to up this to, let's say, 120. We're going to say that's where it is. And then for the wood shed... Let's go ahead and up this to 100, so we make sure we have 100 firewood. And so we'll now start to process more of this, just getting ready for the winter, right? It's summer over here, right? Summer. Gonna start getting fall very soon, autumn very soon. And I want to start also looking at... We can't do it just yet. Still no dressed stone delivered here. Very weird. Why is that not being delivered? Is there just not enough laborers for that? There should be dressed stone being brought from here. Unless I'm not able to... Maybe I'm not able to store that. Because the stone storage... This is log storage, but the stone storages, they don't seem to store advanced resources, right? So like wood just stores the regular wood. Stone is just regular stones. It's not the dressed stone. It's not the timber, right? They don't store that refined processed stuff. And the warehouse doesn't either. The warehouse stores stuff that is not construction based. Everything that's not construction based. At least that's what it says in its description. So coal, it will store that. Fabric, wool, herbs, weapon parts. It will store iron, so that's interesting. I won't need iron for building things then. And then light armor, heavy armor, and then the leather, right? So like this is what that's doing. And then there's also supply, which I can govern, like, I guess, what stuff is stored here and where they're going to go and get. So I can, you know, maybe say, I don't want you to get your stuff from that particular gatherer's hut or something. But we're just going to leave it the way it is for now. So for cows, we have got 8 of them. These things grow very slowly. They also don't seem to want to stay in the pen. We're going to expand this a little bit too in an effort to get ourselves some food production that's not, or at least that's good to go for the winter, right? I would like to get a goat ranch as well. And I'm thinking the goat ranch should go right here because I think it's a good place for it since we can, well, if I can, you know, I probably should move that road because that road is going to make it a little bit more challenging for me to, yeah, let's delete that road real quick. And then you can make it go more linear, like maybe right into here like this. I don't know, maybe something like this. I think that'll be just a little bit better. We'll see. What I want to do is go to food, goat ranch, and I'd like to get this, I think, right up next to this. It's kind of close as we can here. Yeah, like this. And then we can stretch this out. Okay, I need to go a little bit further over, I guess. Food. I do wish this game would allow me to kind of save my place in terms of where everything is located as I'm building it. This is fine. I don't think I need to go quite all the way out here. I think I can deal with it being the smaller one like this. Yeah, I think I'm fine with that. So we'll put a little goat ranch right here. And so we raise goats right here. And the thing about goats is that it'll get you wool. And that goes into this warehouse and can be used by a tailor in the future to make clothing and stuff, like warmer clothing for the winter and everything. So that'll be good. Go ahead and get you harvested. I don't think I have enough time to grow anything in a field back here, but I'm going to lay it in anyway, I think, is just in case they, you know, can possibly do it. I really doubt it. But we're going to go in and just put another fenced in area right here. Let's say like that. And then we'll go over. I do wish I could go wider out, but I don't think it'll let me. Well, could be wrong. Yeah, just a little bit too long. Yeah, fence is not letting me go a little bit long enough. So we'll just go out. Whoops. Just go out as far as it'll go anyway. And then we'll stretch it over here and then down like that. There we go. And then, no. Fence is not in the proper position. Oh, do I have to move it over or something? Why are you... Fence is not in the proper position. Or is there's a tree right here. Hang on. Get that tree out of the way. I bet that tree was... That little tiny tree I bet was in my way for this. This should totally work. It's just a square. It's not that complicated. Proper position, my ass. There it is. Yeah, got it. And good. So, and then again, this is another wheat field, so we'll just go ahead and do that. We have 4 active farmers. We can maybe bump that up to 5. Apparently they didn't hear that I wanted it to be wheat. So we'll try to get that going. And the goal is to fill these wheat granaries all the way up to maximum so that we can just process that bread throughout the winter. But again, I don't know if this will last me through the whole winter if I do that. So I think one of the other things I am interested in doing actually is just going in and getting one more wheat granary, or yeah, one more wheat storage here. I'm gonna put it right next to the chicken coop. Unless I can put another chicken coop in here. That could be interesting. Let's cut up a few chickens because we can get that meat. But I'm wondering about putting another coop in here. Because it looks like it might fit. Ooh. Maybe? Oh, this is very bumpy. Oh, the bumps. It won't let me do it because of the bumpiness. Okay. can't do it because of the bumpiness, then we'll go into wheat granary here like this. Yep. And then we'll just kind of, I can kind of put this at any angle I want, but we'll line it up like this and then just move it forward like this. Okay. So another wheat granary can go here. That'll give us 3 of these that we can store stuff in and process bread throughout the winter as we do. We'll have to go ahead and get that harvested as well. So the next thing I'm going to look at doing is probably getting 2 more fields set up here. But on this side, we're going to have barley on this side because I want to make beer. This is so close. 90 out of 100 right there. They have to get that dressed stone. And they have to take it from so far away because it's way up at the top of the hill. But I think ultimately this will be fine because once we clear out all the stones that are kind of spread out through the map like we're doing, once we get most of those cleared out, our source of stone is going to be right here. And so that stone gets carried down here and then it can get processed or stored and it continues right there. So I think ultimately that will end up working for us really well. But for now, it's not. Also, the camera's got this weird thing where it doesn't want to stop moving. That whole time right there, I was trying to like stop the camera and it just kept moving. Like I wasn't even touching the keyboard half the time. So there's a little bit of a camera glitch going on with the game too. Decorations add to fame, I thought, right? Maybe not these torches. They certainly look cool. I think they look better anyway. So if I was to maybe go... Ooh, before I put the torches in, maybe we put some more of those banners up. Yeah. Maybe we do one of the good ones here, one of the gateways. Here we go. We'll say a gateway like this. And then we can put another one maybe on the end here. Like this. I don't know. I feel like, yeah, like that maybe. And then we need stuff all along through here too. So maybe we'll take the pole A, I guess, right? And we'll just sort of plop that down. And then I want to go across here. I was hoping to maybe put some, I don't know, some sort of factors of production in here, but I don't think it's going to matter. I will say, though, I think there's a spot right here that's got an opportunity for just another house. And that's right here on the end. I think there's enough room there. Yeah. For this design. Not the other design, but this design should work nicely. And then if we were to, let's say, I keep forgetting where it is, decorations. If we were to place one of these poles maybe over in here too, kind of like there. That'll speed up. That'll make everybody happy, right? You can even do one of the better ones right here. Make everybody happy. There we go. And then I want to put a scarecrow over by this field too. So we'll just maybe put one in the middle right here like this. I don't know if this is gonna... I don't know how many scarecrows you need, but we got one per field now. So it's got to be fine, right? Okay, so we have now our shipyard nearly completed on construction. And we also have the fishing hut. So that's kind of getting done right at the same time. I like it. So last person to finish this build... And now we have our shelves. Our shelves? Yes, our shelves. We have our shelves, a shipyard. And so what we're going to want to do here is we're going to assign some really smart people who are also fast. I think that was what it looks like here. Yep. And then so we'll get like, I don't know, like a happy medium on these stats really is probably okay to have. So it's not like a really smart guy, but he's not very fast. And we'll say we'll do one more and it'll be like a little more balanced like this. So these 4 are going to be my shipbuilders. We're going to go into building a ship. We're going to start by building a fishing boat. Fishing boat will take 32 timber and 25 silver. So it costs me money to build these 2. And we're going to eventually get to... God, I love the lighting effects in this game. The only thing we're missing is actually seeing the sun in the sky. You can see the path and sort of like, especially on sunrise, like as it comes over right between this gap right here, and the sun will beam through the water like this, which is really nice, but you won't actually see the sun in the sky. I kind of want to see the sun in the sky. So once we get the ship built, you can see that we'll be able to assign that boat to here. And then those guys who are working in the fishing hut will then be able to use those boats, and they'll come out here and fish and, hopefully get us a lot of food throughout the winter. Hey, this thing is out of the way now. Good. I'll go ahead and finish that path. Beautiful. And, you know, if I'm going to put the barley fields on this side, I kind of am sort of feeling like this well is not in a good place. Because if I take a look at the wells, right, you cannot have the circles. They cannot overlap. Which I kind of don't like. I wish it was sort of like if I'm going back to like Surviving the Aftermath where there is a... Oh, hang on. Keep people working on the goats. You know what? One's fine for now. So let's round up the goats, get them in the pen. If we have two is all we need to start. As long as they're not both male or something, both female. So what we're gonna do, I think, is I need to move this well because I have an idea of sort of where I want to put sort of beer production. And if I take a look at my brewery, right, this is gonna produce beer from barley, and I think I'm gonna put that beer production right over here. And so I would end up having essentially 2 storages for barley, and then this, and then the fields for barley would be right next to it. So if I'm gonna do that. You know, I can lay that in. I don't have a whole lot of money left, but I could start laying that in. But I will need to rebuild this well because the brewery requires me to also have water as an input. It doesn't say that here, but it needs water as an input too. So I'm not going to be able to basically have this in range of that well unless I put it like right up against this. Like maybe I put the brewery like right on the street, which is something I could do, I guess. I could put the brewery like right here, and then I just have maybe the barley storage right behind it, and then the fields could be behind that, and maybe they're in range of this well. So maybe one of my barley fields is here, one of my barley fields is here, and I just put the brewery right here. That's an option too. I kind of had an idea of where I wanted stuff, but it doesn't have to be like that, so... Yeah, okay, I can do that. So if I'm going to do that, then my barley field is going to be kind of starting... You know, maybe I'll start it on this side or something, but we could... Right behind the well, I guess, is probably where I'd want to start it. And it'd be like here... well, hang on. I need that tree out of the way because this is already going to offset. I'm not going to be able to line it up with this field because we already have the stone storage here, and I'm not going to move this. I like where it is, so I'm going to keep it. So we'll just have the fields be, I guess, back a little bit. It gives me room for some decorations, I suppose, but I need this tree to fall. It doesn't look like they're going to do that for me right now. Is it worth planting? I don't think so. I think we're going to hold off on planting this field because it's just getting too close to winter at this point. So I don't believe we're going to get any wheat from this. I don't think. I think it's too late for that. But we'll, you know, leave it open in case they can do it anyway. We have 2 hunters. That's good. How's our ships? Did we build one yet? Yes, we did. We got a boat. There it is. So we want another one. Let's go ahead and construct that. I kind of want to watch this time because I like watching them construct it. But we do have a boat, and it's going to sit out here and do nothing. So what I want to do is we'll get a worker, somebody who's relatively smart. This looks good. Yeah. We're going to get a worker, and we're going to assign the fishing boat to this. Now, once you assign a boat, it opens up the ability to add another worker. And the worker slots, how they work basically is fishing. You can have up to 4 people and you can have up to 4 boats. If you only have 1 boat and you sign a second person, that person will fish off the dock like this. And so since I assigned this person before I assigned the boat, she's going to fish off the end of the dock instead. So you can have that. So if I wanted to put another person in here, for example, and I wanted to put, like, say, you in here, that person is now going to start using the boat to go out and fish, which is fantastic. So we're going to take and watch that too. And then I'd like to see the boats actually build because I haven't done that yet. I haven't had a chance to see them be built yet. We're not going to bother planting here. So Now it's all about whether or not this can be harvested in time. I really don't know if that's the case. I probably could use some more wood. So we'll go ahead and cut these down. And we'll cut these down again too. Yep, all these. Here we go. How's my mines doing? Is it built yet? All right, we're kind of getting there. I think it's a good idea to prioritize this, because I would like to not use as much wood for firewood, right? I don't want to rely on firewood if I can help it. It would be much better to rely on the coal for heating houses. And then I'm just trying to plan ahead here because I know we're going to get more people eventually. I'm also wondering if I need to have water for these houses, because you can see like the houses, right? We can cover these with water, or we can cover these with, you know, water access as well. I'm wondering if I should put these wells in like locations where, yes, I gotta move that well anyway. I'm gonna move that well. I think I'm gonna, I don't know, man. I wanted my brewery down here, and I still kind of do, because it puts it closer to the storages and things that I was gonna use. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna move this well. Well's gone, and then we can now go ahead and harvest that. Hopefully we get it in time. I'm going to go ahead and get the well, and we're gonna put this well over here instead. I think this is gonna be better. We'll just set it right next to this, kind of like maybe like right here. Okay, so let's see what that does. If I pause it right there. So ideally, what I would like for this construction would be to have barley storage. We could probably do 2 of them, like maybe one right here. Oh, you won't let me do it? Okay. We could do a barley storage here. And then another barley storage could go right here. Right up next to that, as close as we can. There we go. And then I would like the brewery to go right next to that. And we're going to have it face inland, about like this. And then what we'll do is we'll have a path that goes between these, kind of like this, right? It takes them around and goes that way with it. So with that well being there, I should now be able to get... Oh, it's so close. Come on now. Come on. Come on. Let me have it. There it is. Oh, wait. It's pretty close. Yeah, I think we'll have it be right about here. So this will have its own water source. I want that it doesn't need prioritized. This is already through the watering stage, so we don't need to prioritize. But see, they are harvesting, and I don't know if they're going to get it in time. They need to do it before the ground starts to really get a lot of snow on it. See, he's homeless? Really? Wow. I thought I was building a lot of homes. I did build a lot of homes, but I apparently need even more homes. So let's go ahead and get even more homes. We'll go into life. We'll go to poorhouse. I'm going to stick, I think, probably... Can I go around this area? Like, I know it's kind of in the cliffside here, but can I just get this to be... I don't know. Like, where can I put this house, you know? I guess it could be, like, here, but... Then I have to have that path has got to go even further out this way. So we need to see that path. It's not going to work. I need that path to... can I have the road? Select the road? No? I can select this one. I'm trying to select this one. It's not quite letting me yet. There it goes. So let me get the house in first. And maybe I have to turn it a little bit. It's possible. Maybe I just set it like this. It's a little bit funny. Don't really want to do that. If I can get away with it being here, that's better. And then right next to that house will be another one, like right here. Can I get away with this path going around the bend here? Yeah, like that. There we go. Perfect. All right, so that's what I'm looking for right here. And so we'll have this path kind of go... It's a little bit curvy, but it's all right. And we'll just have it be kind of like that. And now we can place more houses along the backside here like this. And eventually we'll get these all connected. So we'll put another one kind of like this. And then we'll put another one kind of like this. Or we can do 2. I might be able to fit 3 in here if I do this design here. This is really space efficient design. It's just a little smaller, I think. I don't think I can get another one in there. Nah, I won't get another one in there. So I'll put one of the bigger ones in here instead. There we go. And then we'll just have like decorations and stuff here too. Did we get it in time? Oh, we did. Yes, we did. We got her harvested in time. Beautiful. So for some reason that's not full though. Oh, did they fill? Oh, they filled this one instead. Okay, so we have this one was basically full. This one was half full. This one doesn't have anything in it. And then, is there any wheat left to grab? Nothing sitting out, but it's fine. So the well's not that big of a priority. This well won't be that big of a priority either. And then the 2 barley granaries will then store everything from the barley fields that we're going to put here. Take a look at the Tree of Life really quick. I want to go down and get, let's say, that's not urgent yet. It could be soon. Productions are produced 5% faster. That's not bad. I wanted to go through here though. I wanted to get the Eternal Hammerer and Weaver to unlock the Tailor and the Blacksmith. So what I'm hoping happens is I can now use the Tailor to make wintry clothes. And so I should have goats. Hey, goats. There's only 2 of them. So I have to wait for them to, you know, get it on like goats do, hopefully. And maybe get us up to 16 in this pen, which would be great because they give us wool. And the wool will get stored in here. And we already have 3 wool in stock, thankfully. There's also 37 leather. So what I'm going to try and do, since we have access to the tailor now, we can go to production, go to tailor. And I wanted to put this here, right here, right alongside this area, just like maybe actually a little bit off the road so I have room for decoration. So maybe we line it up with this building like this. Kind of like that. All right. And then, you know, this path will go that way, right? And then we'll continue on that direction. And then I think we need to add another fishing boat. There we go. Can add one more person to fishing. There we go. Let's get another fishing boat made. There we go. You can't queue things up in this game. I kind of wish you could, but you can't. And just take a look at this, huh? Look at this guy fishing. Oh, yeah. Look at him go. The one thing I will say about this is it looks a little weird when they're traveling in the boats. It's 1 person per boat. And they sit in the boat from the back of the boat and travel, you know, forward facing. So with these types of boats, you would actually be traveling backwards. You would usually row by pulling the oars towards you. It's more efficient energy-wise for that. You can get more pull on it, and you also have an opportunity to use your legs. But the way they're sitting in these boats when they travel, it's actually more of a pushing the oar, which is very inefficient. It doesn't work as well. So they might want to change this, how it works, just for my own immersion's sake. And you'll see how this works as soon as this guy's done trying to catch whatever he's trying to catch. Real quick, though, I'm seeing that our mine is done. Heck yes, mine is done. And so we want people in the mines. And this is all about strength. So we'll get people who have really good strength to work in the mines. That's good. These 3 should be able to adequately do it. Then we'll get this path, and I want the path to go in kind of a straight line and kind of go like this. Okay, and then what I can do now, I can finally use this. Look at this. It's not a right angle, which means that our decoration, our signs, will actually work this time. At least I think they will. Yes, see that? Huh? We can say, hey, look, you can go that way for something, and then that way for the mines. The signs actually work now. And so these guys are trekking all the way up here to deliver resources to the stone pit. Is that what we're doing? We need 20 wood and 144 timber. This, I think I want the other stuff built first. You guys can pause this for now. We have enough stone. We have enough stone around the place here to kind of survive off that for a little while. I'm not going to bother with that just yet. We definitely want the warehouse supplier to be here. So I'm going to get, like, I think 2 people here because we now have... we're going to have coal, which goes in here. And then we're also going to have the wool and everything. And then if we make clothing and everything, the warehouse person will also go get that. So we're going to need that to happen. I think I'll get 1 more person in the marketplace as well who work there. So we're left with now, say, 4 builders. Is 4 builders enough? I think it'll be sufficient. We don't have anybody homeless, and we're still building homes. So I think that'll be sufficient. Extra homes are getting built there. And then this one's going in. So we have 3 more houses on this side. And then we also have the opportunity to just add more houses over here if we want to later too. So, but these houses are back to back. So we also could go in with decorations if we wanted to cheese this again. I see no reason why we don't. And we could go in with these poles, right? And it's right behind the houses. Just go boom, 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 and boom, like that. So that adds a lot of decorations in range. There you go. And this one here will also get built, and then these ones. So I think if we get another event where we have more people coming in. Oh, here you go. See? Oh, that's a spare boat. You got to look at this guy. Yeah, here we go. See how they move? I want to see them rowing. I want to see them actually rowing. But if they're going to row the boat, they need to be on this side, pulling the oars towards them. That's my only judgment for that. Go fishing boat 1 more, and then I want 1 more. Let's get 1 more fishing boat, and then we can call it good. And I'm actually going to pull one of these guys off of boat construction just to get an extra laborer so we can keep up with the wood, because we have a lot of wood that's, got to cut down and everything here too. So get these trees. The trees grow very fast. Like, there's really no... Let's see if there's any risk to this, but there's just a lot of... There's no risk to running out of wood. Not really. They grow pretty fast. So this path leads all the way that way. Is there anything else I want to do for pathing? I think, hey, what's up, herbalist, gatherer, whatever you want to call yourself? Come on. Let's go like this. 1 there, and then there's actually 2 there. I'll pull that guy off. I think I want to get, yeah, like, see how they walk through the snow and they kind of make their own paths? Sort of like a start of, like a... when you first start Frostpunk, you get your guys all trudging through the snow. It's cool and all, but I'm going to give them a proper path. I think we'll go this way, and then I think we're just going to curve this road sort of around like this. I'm going to make sure we give a good amount of room on both sides in case I want to build any, like, actual structures, but we're going to eventually, I guess, curve it off like this. And bring them with this road all the way over here so that we can start to get this wood as well. All right, so now we want to cut down these trees. We should be able to do that faster now that we have that road in place. So we'll see them hopefully walk very fast to get over there. Oh, we got 4 goats now. They're multiplying. The cows are up to 14. That's beautiful. I think we can go ahead and maybe, I don't know, slaughter like 5 of them here. Let's get some meat. Yep. Get some meat, make sure we get food. And then also, not this, the chickens, yep. Take 9 of those. So lots and lots of food now. We got fish coming in. We got the bread constantly being made. And then we should have enough people in the marketplace now. You have to keep it in supply. Very good. So I'm liking this. This is, we're much more stable now. You don't have to worry about anything. What could possibly go wrong? I just wanted to say it. I also want to really see them build the ship. I said I wanted to see them build a boat. I haven't actually stuck around long enough for them to do that. So it looks like they're coming with supplies right now. And so let's actually take a look at this. So they're going to, hammer away at nothing for a little while. That's fine. I just love how there's a stage, and they've modeled every stage of the construction process for all the buildings and the boats. It's nice that way. I like it. All right, so that's all she's gonna do today. To be fair, that's not bad for a day's work, back in these times. And then he'll come over and, oh, Yeah, he's got a saw. I would love it, though. I mean, as the game progresses, I think they could do this because they've spent so much time and really good, like, detailed modeling of all these buildings. I would love for them to spend some time in modeling and animating, like, the actual interactions that these guys can all take so that I can actually see, like, a saw in his hands and wood laying out and actually sawing wood, right? That would be really cool. And then as he's doing this, you see this is also kind of progressing even more. But I would love that if they went and did that because they did it so well with the buildings, like actually building stuff. Oh, what's he doing? It looked like he was going to walk away, but it didn't happen. Oh, yeah. See, like they go all out with like the different stages of construction and all these things, you know? It'd be really cool to see them do that differently. It's weird what this guy's doing, you know? He's messing with me here. I'm not sure. It's like he wants to go home, but he can't. He's very tired. He wants to go home. The game just will not allow. You must build this ship. Can't leave until the ship is built. No. No leaving until the ship is built. Get over here. Come back and work. It's kind of a little bit slave labor there, isn't it? Just not letting him go home until he's done with his work. All right, so this one's getting constructed. So I think we're ready for another one of those villager events. If we want to get more people coming into the village, I think we're ready for that. No worries there. Let's get one of these guys out of here. I don't think we need both of you, so I'll go ahead and get you out of here. And inside the mines, let's get one more person inside the mines. So all this coal should be coming down and getting into these homes. We should be trying to use coal for heating the homes, not just firewood, because it says no firewood or coal in that house. We do have some in stock, so I'm not entirely sure why you wouldn't have any, because there's 64 firewood in stock. Is the tailor up and running yet? So close. Let's actually prioritize this. Get that tailor built. We're actually really low on wood now. Still, it's really hard to keep up on wood. Justice dilemma. Knowing that he is not like everyone else, Ivar is being beaten by the village bullies while talking madly in the village square. The duties of these tyrants is to protect the rights and dignity of every citizen. So they're bullying him to protect the rights and dignity of every citizen. But the public is divided on what to do with the crazy villager. So basically, there's people that are bullying this guy because he's like a madman in the town square, you know, spouting nonsense. Most of the villagers, fed up with what he's talking and doing, want this man to be exiled, while others want the bullies to be suppressed so that they can no longer bully anyone. So if I have him pay for the loss, I lose 25 silver, and Ivar will become disabled. And if I exile him, some of the villagers will be unhappy, and Ivar's family would not be happy, because this is Ivar's family. He's got 3 kids. I can't just have them go without their dad. 3 children? I'll pay the 25 silver. I have a heart. I'm also a dad, so I'm a little bit biased there, I think. Okay, so yeah, all this stuff is like, come on, trees, get all cut down, you know? I'm just waiting for them to get all the wood and cut it down. I have 11 laborers, and I would actually really like to have this event. Yeah, here it is. Newcomers will arrive in your village. I would actually really like to have that because it means more people to go out and cut down trees. More people to do the thing. We should have a final boat now. Yep. And then we can now go in and get more fishing. That'll work. And then finally, we can have one more person fishing off the edge of the dock. And so that person will also be able to do that. Yep. So now we have basically 4 fishing boats to go out, plus a person that can fish on the end of the dock. That's wonderful. All right. So we could get another fishing dock up and running. Maybe put it over here on this side. I actually have ideas for what I want to do in here, or at least an idea. There it is. An idea for what I want over here. I might be able to do that soon. If I go to the Tree of Life, I have 6 more points to invest. And I believe I want this. It's time to get into trade. Toss a coin to your trader. The other side is a training camp for training warriors, which is something we're going to do, but I think I want the trade first. I can also keep going if I do this one, villagers walk 5% faster on roads. This gets me up to, I believe, where the good houses are. I think that's what that symbol is. I've never been up here, so this is further than I've ever been in the tree. So this is all blind. But I think that looks like the symbol for like house upgrade, right? And then this one might be like warships. I don't know what that is. Maybe that's the tavern. And then over here, like another type of ship, possibly a trade ship actually, because this is trade. I want to get into trade and see what that's about. So let's go this way. We have one left. And we could say products are bought 10% cheaper. I can't really do that very well. Villagers walk 5% faster on roads, percent faster. Mines work faster. Yeah, let's do the mines working faster right now. We'll just have to build up our fame, you know, so that we're ready to rock with that. Get our fame going. All right, so the builders are now going to get me my tailor, and I can start making clothing. Hopefully, with this many goats, should be producing a good amount of wool here. We got 9 wool, 47 leather. Seems good, man. 11 cows. Let's go ahead and maybe slaughter a couple more. We'll get some leather for that. Chickens. I really wish the chickens would make eggs, because it would give me an incentive to... I mean, there's already an incentive to have more of them, right? It's just the way they scale, so the population will grow faster if there's more of them. Like, you're going to grow really slowly if you only have 2. But, like, as you have more of them, then, you know, they'll produce faster. I don't think I need to explain why that is. You know, you want to keep the population kind of high. So I keep the chickens probably, you know, 12 or 12 plus. Absolutely join, yes. I need more laborers. And upon the new people joining, nobody is homeless. I do have a couple are hungry, but that's not my fault. There's 9 prepared meals. There's 1 fish, 4 meat. It's not my fault if you're hungry. I've actually done a pretty damn good job of keeping food up. All right, so you guys will just do what you do. I might do another fishing dock. I don't think I need as much room as I thought I did. So I'm going to go to the build menu now. We can go to C, and now that we've unlocked that trade, we now have the trade dock, and this is necessary for merchant ships. And so I want to put this right here. Yeah, as far over as I can. So right there. All right, so this is a cool dock that we can use for merchant ships to go out and trade with. And it just so happens that this is going to line up, well, it doesn't line up exactly with this road, but it's going to line up close enough with this road to where we can just kind of have it kind of go like that. So we'll have trade. Basically, just whatever we trade, they go up this road, and then you have access to the warehouse right here to drop it in here. And I don't know if this is going to fill. Increases the storage space of some buildings. I'd like to, you know, maybe increase the storage space. So maybe we go into decorations and we add like extra boxes and stuff. We can maybe put them along the side here. We could just say there's a box here, here, and here. It looks fairly organized. We can also do some more boxes in the back like this. Say like here, here, and here. So more storage space for you, hopefully. You can also put some barrels in here. That's probably fine. Let's do ones that look a little different than these ones already. So we'll say one there, one there. And then I'm also going to put in, like, let's say, add some character to the place too, right? So we could say that there's maybe a fire pit by this corner. Just to, you know, place something different there. And then we can put in the, let's see, the empty cart. Not an empty cart. Yeah, one of these carts that's got stuff in it. We could maybe put one there. That looks pretty cool. I love how it's already covered in snow. It's great. I think also a broken cart would be cool. This thing's kind of... Well, it's not broken, but it looks kind of not well put together, right? Yeah, there's like a bench here. Guess that's not too bad. There was a broken cart here, though, right here. Yeah, I kind of want this to be kind of back in the back here. So we can say, yeah, we used to use this one, but now we don't use it anymore. So now we just use this new one here. So we have extra stuff just kind of piled in here, which is very like how a storage area would be, right? Just kind of everything laying out like this. All right. So in the tailor, we want somebody who's very smart and skilled. We're going to do 2.5 right there. It's good. And then for production, we can have a lot of these different items that we could produce. And everything currently has the same priority. what I would like you to produce is wintry stuff. Then we also see what it takes to make this. In this case, it takes leather to make wintry stuff. We can use wool and leather to make high quality wintry stuff. So we'll do that. And then we can make fabric. And we make the fabric from wool. I'm not entirely sure what we use the fabric for. It just says that it can be used in various areas. I have no idea. Maybe fabric works with like more advanced decorations later, probably. And then finally on this side, it says production difficulty. I don't know if this is like a chance to fail or if this is just like an indication of how long it takes to make it. I'm hoping it's the latter because I really don't like things where you can fail, but it's just me. Anyway, let's go back to decorations here. I see these different trophies, goat trophy, deer trophy, etc. Kind of cool. So I'm going to say there's a trophy out front here. Oh yeah, that's great. And then maybe we have some hunters. Maybe all the hunters live over here, right? And they want to show off all their trophies. So we could say that the deer trophies are like here, here, and here. We have like they've been hunting a while. There's different deer trophies right here in these 3 houses, right? Lots of different decorations. Still don't have anything for heating? Why not? Why not? It doesn't make any sense. Also, these roads could be connected. They don't need to be, but I think they look better if they are. When you lay them in with the road already put in, it does this automatically. But if you make the houses before the road, then you don't necessarily get automatic connections. Kind of just gonna add connections. Like this house here probably won't have an automatic connection because it's a little bit off the path. This one doesn't have it, so you can snap it to the door, and then it just goes like that, and then snap it to the door, go like that. And before you say hold shift, this game doesn't support that. Not for paths anyway. I wish it did, but try it yourself. You try to path and you hold shift, it doesn't work. So yeah, I hope they fix that, but so far that's the way it is. There we go. And we definitely should have it coming in this side. I think I'm going to try to do like sort of like a double path this way. Yeah, like that. So it's kind of like an extra wide area where there's no snow. I want to make this even wider. Can we make an area even bigger without snow? Please, pretty please. This is okay. Yeah, I wish I could do a better one than that, but that's fine. Missing dagger. Again. Weird. I'm going to go ahead and investigate it again. The missing dagger again. Okay. Well, hopefully he learns his lesson from the first time. Let's take a look. 19 out of 20 on the chickens. Let's go ahead and get a little bit more meat. How are we doing on the cows? 8 out of 20. Weird, I could have swore there was 11 in there before. And then the 6 out of... I guess I must have butchered them. I don't remember butchering goats, so they must have just not grown at all. And then, how are we doing on production here? Are there any... There's 11 wool here. Let's get one more person in here. See if we can make more clothes. Yeah, all the wool's been taken out of storage here, but it's not unloaded from here. Like, all the leather is still in here, so I'm wondering what's going on with that. Yeah, this right here, it's saying not enough material to be found. I mean, we simply need leather to be brought here. And I have leather in storage, so I would hope that we would see leather brought into here. Is leather just not... Oh, it's out of storage. Hang on. I think that's right. I think that's the delivery of leather right there. The trader. Everyone was having fun at the inn. They were singing and drinking, and later that night, most of the people were drunk as usual. Some were dancing. There was also Earp among the dancers. He was so drunk that he could hardly stand. After a while, he stumbled and fell on the ground. Everyone looked at him and laughed. They noticed something falling over Earp. What he dropped was Ivar's dagger. Earp, please forgive me. I needed money. I was going to sell it in the market and pay off my debts. I beg you to forgive me. Ivar says, I'm very sorry to blame the newcomers. I didn't think the traitor was among us. I was wrong. Okay, so we kick Earp out, and Ivar and the trolls are happy. Earp's family is unhappy. pay compensation. We earn 40 gold or 40 silver for this. I don't know why I say gold, but it's 40 silvers for this. Or we torture herb. What? Fame is lost? No thanks. Forgive. Villagers will be unhappy. Nah, Vikings are not one to forgive. I'll make him pay compensation because I want the silver. So he did it to pay off his debts, and he ended up having to pay more money anyway. Justice! I'm sure he'll be fine. All right, so we're getting very close to springtime here. And I'm going to go ahead and start laying in the fields now. So let's get these trees hopefully here cut, if we can. So many laborers, so I want to see them get on this very fast, hopefully. They might have actually gone after the other trees first. See, they have been clearing out these trees. I'm going to have them focus on the ones closer for now. Yep, I need to focus on the ones closer for now. So clothing production is done as a task. That was a task down in our objectives list. If you don't know the objectives, here they are. Probably should pin that instead. Just unmark these for now. So if you're gonna get wood, you're gonna get it from the ones that are close by, so that I can get the fields put in, because I want to start making the fields that are right here. And we should have that well's in now. Excellent. The brewery will start getting built. It's not important that it's up yet because we don't have any. We don't have any of the barley, but we will hopefully soon. And just kind of hopefully get these trees cut down. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. 2 days. 2 days from now, we can do this. I'm gonna tell them to plant in these fields. Planting stage can happen. Let's get more farmers. They can plant before the snow is completely gone. At least they can start planting before the snow is completely gone. They obviously won't start planting. All right, I think that's out of the way. Yeah, that's good. We're going to start the first field now. So we're going to go to another field here. And I want to have the barley fields kind of be maybe like, how about here? I can go down more, actually. Why don't we go down closer to this area? We can say the barley fields are over here. So let's say we go like, no, because like the farmers are, I don't think it needs to be lined up. Plus, adding more room for storage for the fields is actually probably a better idea. So we're not going to do any symmetry here. We're going to leave space for more of these. So how about we just go into storages really quick? We'll go to grain storage. We'll say right here is grain storage. And so now that we have that in place, I should now, I think, be able to see that I'm good to go, at least at this point. Here, over. Are you cutting down that tree? That's good enough. Yep, and then there, and then there. That'll be one barley field for now. Yep, we're going to say barley, and we're going to say plant. And so we want that obviously to be planted too. We can always do another one behind it as well. I think that's pretty acceptable. We'll also put more production over here if we want to. With winter coming to an end, though, people are going to be a lot more happy. So we're at 74 happiness. Village is very dark at night. Ooh. Being very dark at night is a factor of their happiness. Well, okay then, I can fix this. We're just going to go into the grand torch here. All right, and we have this path kind of lit up, so we'll just, bring these over like that. Yeah, and like that, and like that. Let's get some down towards the trader. Then we'll go this way, this way, this way, this way. And I think we can just kind of do one of these numbers too. Let's light the path all the way up the hill. I like it. All the way up the hill, just like that, and then like that too, but then also over here, and then over there, and then over there, and then there, right? And then they can also go in and get, a path going like this too. So, right, like that. There we go. And now they can have a lit path as they walk where they're going for their production, at least all the way up that way. Okay, so got lighting there. Should probably put some lighting over here too. So let's say there's 2 torches. Oh, can't do 2 torches, so we'll do 1, and then there, there, and let's say there. Also on this side like that. And then you can go here and there. We have this one, then there, and there, and then maybe 2 down here and here. Okay. So now it's a little, it's a little more lit up now. They don't have to complain as much. I can also do these paths over here, but I think I'm going to save a little bit more of that stuff for the next video. So we are kind of ready to rock here. They are going to be working these fields, pretty slowly. I could probably add some more farmers to speed this up, I think, just to get that the planting going. I do have only 27 more silver remaining, so there's not a whole lot for adding another field. I just spent it all on torches. But we do have the fame, so we can purchase products 10% cheaper. I want to get to here, though. I want to actually get trade ships going. And then maybe the training camp after that. Although we're gonna be planting and growing all year now. Ooh, I do want to see if this is the better houses actually. It is. These are the good houses. Okay, so houses that are connected to roads generate extra happiness. That's great. And then we also have the cost of building a path is reduced by 1 silver. Oh my god. I wish I had done this before I laid the path all the way out to those trees. But okay, we'll do that now so I can make more paths. So we're gonna wait to get 6 fame. Or, well, I guess it's Tree of Life points, but wait to get more fame for the Tree of Life points, and then we're going to go into getting good houses and stuff. But that's going to be later. So I hope you guys have been enjoying this series so far. Thank you so much for watching. I do very much appreciate it. I hope you guys will like the video, and we'll see you next time for some more Land of the Vikings. Take care. We'll see ya. Bye-bye.